Thank you so much for tuning in to Plugged In Podcast. Y'all make sure y'all like, share, subscribe to the YouTube channel, Plugged In Entertainment Podcast. And yeah, we got Lukas Swing in the building. He done been here before, so we got him back in the building. We appreciate him for coming to spin the block on us. And yeah, we about to get into it. So, we got the host, Chemistry, co-host, Chemistry, Tati, and of course we got Lukas manager in the building. What's your name again, bro? Joel. We got Joel. I apologize for that. I thought that was your name, and I didn't want to call you the wrong name. Anyway, yeah, we about to get into it. First question. What's up, B? First question, Lukas. What's up with this list that's going on? What's up with the list?
I don't like it because, like we talked, it's not relevant.
It's not relevant.
No, man.
So my thing about the list, I want to know. You ain't know the list? It's a list going around on the book.
Oh man,
it's a list going on. They got a list of the I guess you would call them the pioneers of the rap scene in Charleston, and
now
everybody, well, not everybody, a lot of people feathers is ruffled right now because they don't agree with the list. My thing about the list. Huh?
Who's top 5?
It's not that I don't agree with the list.
Alright.
It's that I feel like, why not put everybody that's an artist on it and then rank them that way? If you're gonna put everybody on the list, you know what I'm saying? Don't leave people out, because there's people that's named like her name. You know what I'm saying? Like we known out here. You know what I'm saying? Right. So why not put everybody on the list if you're gonna do it that way? You know, at least be fair. Don't just put the people who, you know, you go to church with every weekend, you know what I'm saying? Don't put them on the list. Put everybody on the list. Give everybody an opportunity to, whose name that wants to be, you know? Because maybe whoever, you know, comes up with the list that might have some type of leg or pull in the city, they can come up with a list and we can see where we rank at as an opinion as far as all of Charleston. And then that's how we can also motivate ourselves to be better too. You know what I'm saying? So there's an upside to having a list. But then again, if you just forget half of the other artists, it's just like, they working too. These artists is working too. They working hard. They dropping every day on Facebook, Instagram, platform. Everybody's dropping right now. Consistently. You know what I'm saying? So it's not that I don't agree with the people on the list. I just think that there should be more.
Right. So you would feel better if they just included.
Like
I think that the thing about the list is the person who came up with the list, like, this is the question. If I was doing music, this is the question I would ask myself. If the person who came up with the list, like, what is their status in the music industry?
Right.
That's what I would ask myself, and then I'd be like, if it was a person who had a status, like he done reached a certain pinnacle in the music, then I'll probably like hold his opinion and up there. But
yeah.
That's I don't understand. What I don't understand about the list, first of all, it's so much separation. Everybody always try to create separation, which is you know what I'm saying. That's natural in life. I guess it's a competition thing. But like I said, I don't even know, and this ain't no shot to the person who made the list at all. But I don't know who that person is, first of all, and then second of all, what has he done for music that warrants everybody to hold his list in high regard? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And first of all, I know when I read the list, it been a lot of names I know personally that was missed out too. But I guess it's more of a preference thing than like, how valid is the list? Is the list valid or what? That's what I would ask myself. Right. But
I mean, is it just circulating in just Charleston, or is like a South Carolina thing?
Let me ask Chemistry, how you feel about the list? Because you're an artist too. What's your artist input about the list? Like,
I don't know about the list.
You don't know about the list? You ain't seen the list?
I just saw the video of Mr. Taylor.
Right.
That's
you ain't seen the list.
I ain't seen the list.
The list is circulating. I saw the list.
But I heard what Mr. Taylor said, and I just was like, you know what? I know a couple people. I mean, CTC, cousin Rico. My big cousin he been one of the first people that had Pastor Troy on his shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and he been talking about all the same things that Taylor was talking about in his music, like how outside people came inside the city and just Yeah, but that's not fair to the people that already been making moves like in the
Right.
city. So they done discredit a whole lot of stuff. They had T-Mac, which is true. My mom them used to hang around T-Mac them, so I grew up and being around my mom. She always tell me about all these stories. So everything he been saying, I know to be true from based off what my mom say because they've been locked in with T-Mac though.
Right.
So
I gonna see this list. Somebody else send me screenshots something. Yeah.
The list is I ain't know what it is. I can't look for the list right now, but you can find a list easy. Like it's not hard to. It's I don't know who wrote the list. You know you know who Brian is or?
Nope.
So who paid?
I just seen it's been shared. It's been shared a lot, and then when I saw it, I was like, "Here we go again with this list shit." That's why I went live. I went live on Facebook and I started acting outside of myself because it's like, bro, I'm in year 6. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm in year 6. A lot of artists they in year 1 or 2,
Right.
or maybe 6 months in, and they just like, you know what I'm saying. So for me, it's like year 6, and knowing the contributions that we hold. Like we're not just making music. Like just for me and my team, like we're not just making music. We did the Thanksgiving give back. You know what I'm saying? We gave back to the single mothers. We gave back to the city. We did a give back in Johns Island with the senator. So I'm saying we do things for the city, not just make music and pray for people to come our way. You know what I'm saying? So like I feel like on my point why I was so amped and angry was like, bro, I've gotten messages and DMs and comments saying, oh, we don't know him in the city because he not outside. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I don't post what I do for the city.
Right.
We do that behind closed doors. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you giving back to people, that doesn't have to be documented or recognized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it come from here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, you know, the people that do know me know that, you know, what we've done. And, you know, I have my amazing manager here. He sets everything up for us to be seen in the city where they need to be seen at. And also, you know, when it's time to give back and say a thank you, we do that too. But we just don't like, you know, we operate with the radio stations a lot. So with that being the case, you know, when they have things and junctions that we have to go to, we go to them. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, you know, what comes down with, you know, being an artist and not trying to, because me personally, I'm not trying to be in everybody's face. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be like, oh, look here, look at that. I'm looking, you know, I'm trying to be the guy that's behind the scenes. You see me working with y'all see me in the community, you know, being a positive outlook to the community and to the kids. You know, when that happens, you know, I feel like that's just all genuine. You know, there's a time for show and there's a time for tell. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
What
This is very biased. I just really want to say.
Oh,
that.
here goes the list.
You gonna read the names off of the list?
Yeah.
Okay, so is this? I don't think this is supposed to be like a 1-2, like a top 20 type thing. It's just like, I guess all type of people from Charleston or whatnot.
And the big
But
question is it relevant? I mean, not relevant, but is it
up to date?
Up to date, like to date.
And that's what I was just about to say. This is very much so biased just because of that. This ain't up to date. First off, this ain't. I mean, it is up to
And
date
then we got
because
different eras too.
yeah, different eras. But this is very much so biased. I don't even want to read this shit out.
Hey, listen. The biggest thing. Let me see this one more time. Let me make sure before I see.
I mean, it's a decent list, but them OGs basically like.
But them, I guess they're saying them the ones that really.
That's the
you know,
thing.
everybody
Pioneers?
they paved the way. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I can understand.
Okay, they got long money
And
on
then-
there, but I don't see no West Ashley. Where's the 200 at? How you have a list with no 200?
Yeah,
on it?
where's
You know
BT
what I'm
at? Is
saying?
he on there?
Like, yeah,
He's on the list.
he's not on the list.
Yeah, like what's going like?
It's
that
a lot
shit is-
of like where
That shit
you know what I'm
that
saying. You
shit
got
right.
rag
That
with
shit is
rag,
foul.
rag ain't on the
Yeah.
list. You know what I'm saying? Like
See, been doing shit.
they got long money. C exactly. C
Yeah,
is not on this list.
Now
If you gonna scream about the culture
Amen.
and you could talk about legends and pioneers,
when did
you
Dino come
cannot
out?
exclude like see. I don't. My question about the list is, what is this list about? Like, what's the point
the
of the
context?
list?
And you say paving the
I'm
way.
like, yeah.
For me,
I
when
don't see that
from an
one.
artist standpoint, when you say paving the way, I look at a man or a woman holding a axe or a chisel, and literally like chiseling away at something that's gonna bring more listeners to Charleston.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so when you say paving the way, I look at every artist that's relevant, well that's in Charleston right now, and you can see that the music that they're putting out, along with mine, the sounds are completely different. So you got so many different. Huh?
Let's see. Let me see this again.
So with having so many different sounds, everybody's paving a different way. So everybody's paving a way.
Okay, matter of
You know
fact, he got parentheses at the end saying in no order, but just about right, and I can go deeper down this rabbit hole, but I'm sleepy. So really, what's the context of this for real?
Like,
that's just so.
And like I said, to me, that like the list,
the
list would hold no weight on there. Like they don't got none of the women. They don't got none of the women on the list. None of that shit. So I say that to say, first of all, who made the list? I would like for him to come on the podcast and talk about why he made the list. But that's neither here or there. But I would just ask, like,
take this away from me.
What about the list? Like, to me, it don't hold no weight if I was an artist. If I've been rapping, I've been putting in work, that list don't hold no weight whatsoever. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is some real ones on the list, and not to discredit anybody on the list. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, to me, that list will hold no weight. That's what I'm saying. And it's crazy that it's always a form of division within the city, which is the biggest. That's the biggest. The holdback, the biggest setback is that the lack of being together. We can't come together. Nobody, like, it gotta be a certain person who you collaborate with. It can't just be everybody get together and let's work and try to put the city on the map.
Yeah.
Because that's what all these big cities. That's what Atlanta doing. That's what Memphis doing. Like, that's what they doing. And
and the crazy thing is, bro, we did this was before you were my manager. We did a South Carolina anthem, and the song was so long they had to it was a 15-minute song, right? Yeah. And we did it at Costello Studios, and so you had, I think he might have had one woman on there, but he had I believe 15 artists on that track, bro. And I was on the second song because it's a full song, but they had to add more to the end because the music video was like, you can look it up right now, South Carolina anthem, and the one that actually got published was the one that had half of the artists on there. But it's just like the people were doing anthems like a year or two ago, but it's like nothing really stuck yet.
Right.
You know, we were trying to show unification last year. That was or 2 years ago. That was our thing, trying to show unification in the city because it was being talked about a lot, and I went live a lot and was talking about it too. But it's just nothing with the anthem has stuck yet as far as with a collaborative bunch of artists coming together and being like, all right, here we go.
Right.
You know? Michael Jackson did it with We Are the World. That's a hit, bro.
That was definitely
and he got artists from all genres.
I know, but we in different times.
Of course.
I mean, but people do ciphers. You know what I'm saying?
Like things like ciphers and stuff like that. And that's what I try to get. You know what I'm saying? People to come together, but people really want to seem like they're so self-made. Mm-hmm. That's the biggest challenge I run into is people thinking that it's just dumb. I ain't gonna say self-righteous, it's like self-made, it's me and ain't nobody helped me get to this level, and it's like they want to say that so bad when I don't understand what's so wrong with getting help,
self-righteous,
and not begging for help,
literally,
but just working together, it's called an exchange, you know what I'm saying? We using our services to better the spotlight on Charleston and South Carolina.
And see, I got lucky because a lot of times what I realize in this city is that everybody wants to be in the spotlight. Your manager might want to be in the spotlight. Your homeboy that don't rap, he want to be in the spotlight. He might take over your whole music video. So you know what I'm saying? So when you find a team, make sure you not judge them off of how they are, but know where to place them. So my manager, that's strictly what he is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's strictly what he is. He's not somebody that you're going to see in the camera. He's somebody that's always off camera, and I'm the one that does man, come in the picture. So for me, it's just as a team, I couldn't be where I'm at now without him. I tried to do it alone, and it didn't work for me, bro. But when I actually started getting help from my peers, that's when everything started to click, man. Everything started to click, So, God bless me, with him in my life and being able to be my manager and my cousin at the same time. It's family is we in here,
Right. That's what's up.
Yeah. For real.
I want to ask. Oh, right, that's what's up. But that's you got to keep it in the family. But if you have, well, I wouldn't even say that
if you
either
have people
because
viable enough to be in your family and to be like making money with them too,
That's rare.
yeah,
Right.
exactly.
It's rare.
It
Yeah.
is.
I just like my cousin is a barber. Why would I go to a different barber if he can come cut my hair? You know what I'm saying? If he can provide a service, I'd rather him spend the money with him than go. But that even go down to like our communities. We'll go and spend such and such at this establishment, but when it comes to our people stuff, we want a discount. We ain't want to pay the full price, this and that, because it's your people. When that's not fair. If you go to Foot Locker, you cannot dispute them people, talk them people down about no price on their shoe. You can't do it. You feel what I'm saying? So why would you want to go to your cousin's spot and now, if the outfits is $29 a fit that you want, man, let me get one for $20. Like, why?
Right.
Like, why you can't, you know what I'm saying? And 9 times out of 10, if you keep spending with them, they'll throw you something.
Right.
Before
Exactly.
you can spend with Foot Locker all day, all you do is add them a little couple of points and get $10 off a purchase. That's the most you will get. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And people perfectly fine with that. But when it comes to us, we always want to sell each other short. And I think that's a big thing with why we don't progress as much as we could. Because in every other community, every other ethnicity, them boys support each other.
Okay.
The Migos support each other.
They surely do.
The Jewish people, they support each other. You know what I'm saying? Like they pour into their stuff, and when somebody else make it, then they put somebody else on. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? We rather fight against each other and no, I got this mine. You know what I'm saying? And stuff like
Matter
that.
of fact, that's why Prime Time on they got the Crabs in a Bucket album cover. And that's one of my favorite albums by them boy, just because of that.
I'm glad you said that. 'Cause I was definitely about to do something like that, but now I'm not. I'm not getting no copyright infringement.
Yeah, definitely don't do that.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, but like that's just all go back to that. Like Crabs in the Bucket is a real thing for real.
I did want to ask you. First of all, what's different from the last time we saw you? Like what?
Because
man,
this is
what's
part 2,
going
you
on?
know.
Where should we begin? So, I'm tapping into more of a R&B side. I'm mixing flavors. So I just featured a new song today, actually before we came here, called Big Spinner, and that nickname. I'm not in the hood, so no, I'm not shooting nobody up. I'm not spinning the block. I'm spinning on radio,
Right.
heavy. So I use that as an analogy for what I'm saying. So Big Spinner is, we're before it was just either hip hop or R&B for me. Now it's both. I'm doing layers now of rapping first, in the background I'm singing on every song, and then I'm gonna add ad-libs on top of that, of course. But now it's just like we're making our songs more fuller. There's more body to it. It's more depth to it. It's wider. It's bigger. Everything is is in 4K now, as far as like the sound that you're looking for.
Right.
Yeah. Now all that came from, we went from a regular computer to to Apple now. So we got more equipment, more sounds better now. So it's just on that level, that's where we're at. But as far as like we studied some more people along the way. So first of all, his dad is the reason why I'm on radio. His dad is the DJ for Star 997. And so how it all basically began for me was like, all right, we done did what we needed to do in the city as far as like giving back, going to little showcases that weren't really getting us anywhere. We'll talk about that too again. But it came down to us learning how to market. So now you seeing me post new reels every single day. I'm becoming more of a content creator than an artist. Because in this game, that's what's needed now, is to be a content creator. Because when you're a content creator, a lot of artists right now, they're not even posting full songs anymore. They're doing half a song.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then that, you get paid off of that now. So we dive into that heavily. And so we're doing more marketing now. So you're going to see more of my logo, more of me introducing every reel I'm introducing myself as Lukas Swing, hip hop artist from Charleston, South Carolina. I'm always doing that because we still see that there's people in Charleston who do still not know who I am, regardless if I'm on radio, TV, whatever. They still do not know who I am. So I have to always introduce myself and where I'm from because I don't sound like I'm from Charleston at all. So being the fact that I have to announce that to let them know that, hey, I'm just like you from the same city. That lets other people know it's outside the city where we at. You know what I'm saying? Because my fan base and my reach goes to Germany and back. So for me, it's like I want everybody to know what Charleston is. There's people in Germany who do not even know what South Carolina is.
Right.
So for me, everybody who I talk to that's overseas, they're like, you live in North Carolina?
Right.
No, man. South Carolina. They don't even talk about South Carolina. So I'm having to always tell people every day the same thing. It might get annoying to people, but South Carolina, Charleston, you know. So I guess for me right now, like I said, we're on the advertising portion. Everything's advertising every day. I get off work at 2 p.m. At 2:30, I guarantee there's a reel coming out. Every day, bro. 5 a.m., 12, and 7 p.m. Every day. And it's been paying off.
You want to type your social media?
Yes, I do.
Well,
Lovely.
I would suggest, that I would suggest that you hop on Beagle. You are on Beagle?
I'm not. I've never heard of that before.
Oh, so boom, they got Beagle. They have a talent show that they do. You can win money. You win CAs, which is cash apps.
Oh.
They call it Caddy app.
Yeah.
But if you become a host, right? A host. Okay. If you become a host, you can get paid. You can get paid on the app, but
right.
you go on there 2 hours of the day.
Okay.
For 15 days of the month, you get paid every 5th
right.
of the month. But the thing is, you can showcase your talent there even more. Like,
right.
I have met DJs, other rappers, freestyle artists, people who just rap about like funny stuff, like comedian rappers.
Yeah.
Like I've met so many different people, and they have open mics on there, and they have like a lot of viewers. But it's a live broadcasting,
right.
so they got a lot of viewers on there. Like I think that would be good too.
Yeah, I'm gonna check that out.
And I always gotta tell people, they be like, "Where you from? You sound like you from Dallas." Or no, I'm from Charleston. I'm just a geeky girl from Charleston. 843. Every time I get on there, I freestyle, I be like, "I'm from Charleston." 843. That's your girl KEMESTRY. I'm gonna get you.
Okay. Yeah, man, we represent.
Right.
Might as well.
Gotta keep on reminding them people.
Yeah, man.
They be like, Charleston, Africa. I be like, wait,
no
pineapples.
Wait.
What? Africa? They got a Charleston, Africa. I had to ask myself, do they got a Charleston?
Yeah, I'm gonna say the only other Charleston I know is
Virginia. They got one in Virginia, and they got another one in like somewhere in the Middle East, West. The Midwest, somewhere around the Midwest. They got another one. But Africa, I never heard of that one though.
Yeah, me neither. I like.
Even the Africans.
What do you say to the people who like? When you talk about you being from Charleston, South Carolina, they be like, "Oh, well, he don't sound like people from Charleston and stuff like that." What do you say to those people who like won't accept you for like how you sound, more or less? If that make any sense.
I tend to put that behind me now, cause it's like. We went to school together. We went to Oak Brook Elementary, and then when they had the division line lined up, we went to River Oaks Middle School. We went to Windsor Hill Elementary School. We went to Fort Trinity High School. So it's like, look at the yearbooks and do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? But like, my thing is like, why wouldn't I represent where I'm from? You know what I'm saying? I'm not going. I know I sound like a mix between like Atlanta and all these different places, but honestly, it's just like, bro, like I've been here my whole life. I got it tatted on me. Although it's tatted all over me. You know what I'm saying? I got the Ravenel Bridge across my stomach. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. For me, it's just like, bro, like I know I don't sound like I'm from here, and like we talked about in our last podcast, is because I've always traveled and I've always experienced new different places because my dad was in the military. So I never was really grounded, you know what I'm saying? As far as like, my friendships with people, everything was always uprooted for me. So, yeah, man, I've been here a long time now, bro.
Right.
Yeah. That just explains why he would sound different.
Yeah.
But, no matter.
I spent a lot of time on the West Coast too. Yeah.
So, I know you got a background with music and everything.
Yeah.
Like, Explain that a little bit more. Explain like your connections to the music industry.
Oh man,
like a little in depth, because a lot of people don't know. I want people to know. Like we talk, so I know, but I want everybody to know just like how plugged in you are to the actual music industry.
So, before I say these names, do you want to say certain names so we don't, from what G-Mal was talking about, or all of them? All right. So Young Jeezy, that's our first cousin.
I did not.
I'm a Jenkins. You feel me? I'm a Jenkins.
That was my first favorite rapper.
Yeah.
Jizzle.
So
Yes,
so
sir.
Sam the bass man, he was a bass player for a lot of people. One of our bass player cousins played for Prince. Of course, all my life, Jodeci. That's my uncle, Devontae Swing. You know what I'm saying? That's where my legacy comes into play at. So we intertwined by my father. My father was rest in peace. He died last year on the 15th of September. So yeah, so I thank you so much. And so I didn't find any of this out until right around the time where he passed away. People started popping up to the funeral.
Right.
And it's just like,
how was
holy
that?
shit. Holy shit, bro. I'm like, what the? That's him. Yeah, I'm like,
right.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I found out who my brothers are. I got 7 brothers. I'm the oldest out of all 7, but they all do music. I got one of my brothers is a dancer for Chris Brown. So, we locked in, and then his family. Speaking on his family, his dad is a DJ for Star 997. His family ties drop all the way down. We talking about how far can we go back?
We got Tony Terry.
Tony Terry, yeah. That's not. Hold up, what song is that? You know the song. You know if we play it, play the song real quick. Just a little snippet of it. You know the song. Like we all know the song. So Tony Terry's like we look like twin. He's just a little darker than me. So it's just R&B has been my thing, and then hip hop is starting to become, now that I got a mix of who else is in my family who I've been around. I won't speak about it on in my lives and say who's who, but you see me around them sometime, maybe.
Right.
Pictures, yeah. You see me.
That's
around.
what's up. Man. That's what's up. I definitely rock with Jodeci, man. I ain't gonna lie.
That's where I got my piano from. My family playing the piano. I learned directly from him. You know what I'm saying? And his son Justin, we have songs together. So yeah, we you know the song. With You.
Okay. All right.
Yeah. Hey, hold up, yeah. We talking about Tony Terry here, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, it's my family's well rooted. I was given the blessing to be able to carry on that legacy, and now we're just trying to do it right. You know what I'm saying? Try to do it right and try to be as professional as they are, and still are to this day. So that's my goal.
That's what's up, man. With that's crazy. The deep connections you got in the music industry. Do you cause you mentioned some goats.
Yeah.
Do you feel like elevated pressure just from your lineage, or?
No, I get a lot of critiques from them. I'm not asking for what my friends like. I'm getting from people that have already been there and done it.
Right.
Because that's how I'm gonna know. I can't get the answers that I want. Now the answers that I really want are a yes and a no, and what I need to work on.
Right.
That's what I get from these guys. Fat Joe, I just finished talking to him earlier, and so for me it's like he's already I gave him the new songs coming out on September 30th. He's like, "You ready, bro?" Yeah, so it's just when you see me with people, you see me with people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. That's what's up, man.
So let's know.
Oh yeah, we
Name?
have a song coming out too. Me and her have a song coming out.
Big name? He ain't what they try to say when they people he's an industry plant. No, he's not.
No.
Okay?
No.
He's not, okay?
No.
Y'all heard it here first. Because they gonna try.
If I was an industry plant, it'd be like I just popped out on scene. But the fact that I'm nowhere near where my family is at lets you know that I'm working from the bottom up.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know?
And I think that yeah, that's big to like not try and, you know what I'm saying, like piggyback off your people's name. Like I think a lot of people, if they came from that background, they'd use that as lev.
Yeah.
And try to, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
So the fact that you trying to do it on your own, you know what I'm saying, from your own city where you from, then I think that speaks a lot to your character just as a person, you know what I'm saying? But what I do want to ask is, you be reading people comments and stuff on social media. What do you say to the people who like try to label you as like a Drizzy clone?
Somebody just shared my video like 3 days ago. It said Charleston Drake. Couple things. I could never be that guy. Speaking on a physical standpoint, my beard doesn't grow all the way in. All right. Number 2, I don't paint my fingernails. And a lot of other things that I could speak about, but I don't want to belittle anybody.
Right.
But what I will say is, like, do I listen to him? Yes. Do I take some of his cadences and structure of how he uses his beats and how he raps inside the beat? Sometimes I do. Why? Because it's working.
Right.
And so, do I have my own sound, my own flow? Of course I do. That's the beauty of mixing mixing hip hop and R&B together. So with Drizzy, you'll hear him rap and then maybe sing. You'll never hear him rap and sing on top of it at the same time. You never hear that. So that's how I'm coming. Like when you actually listen to my new song that's coming out, No PG, like I said again, that's gonna show you the difference between the two. It's gonna show you like, okay, Drake is rapping here and then he's singing here. He separates it. Me, I'm rapping and singing together. And that's how I layer my stuff now, because like I got tired of hearing that too, especially when I had my beard. You know what I'm saying? I was like, God dang, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, but you know, I love the vibes. I produce some of the same vibes that he produces. So with that being the case, you know, like I love the nostalgic feel of my music and how it comes off. So that's just, you know, it might sound a little similar. Maybe our voices sound the same a little bit. Who knows? But you know, yeah, I got tired of it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And yeah, I think that's with anybody who trying to, you know what I'm saying, make their way into whatever they doing, trying to establish themselves as, you know what I'm saying, being original.
Yeah.
But everybody take everything from people, you know what I'm saying? As long as you can add your own twist to it, that's regular, man.
Yeah.
If it's working, shit, everybody gonna jump on that train. So that's with anything pretty much, man. What do you think the state of? Do you think it's possible for like old school R&B to ever like come back, like the
Absolutely.
90s R&B?
Absolutely.
Because I really miss that element of like how that music make people feel. You know what I'm saying? Like
It's gonna have to come. It's honestly gonna have to come from someone that's, hate to say it, that's in kind of like my era, because now the only people that are listening to that music is the older era, and the newer people, they're listening to more of like a different kind of R&B. It's the R&B has changed as well,
Right.
completely. So you know, that genre is gonna just have to be promoted. It's just not promoted anymore. That's the issue. It used to be promoted. You used to always see the guys, you know, doing all that. That used to be on your front screen every day. Now it's not that, and we know what it is now. So you know, it's not the narrative is not love anymore, and we know that. And so because it's not love, that's not gonna get promoted. You just have to know these artists now.
right.
You know, so. But hey, you got.
I'm glad you asked that, because I definitely was listening to some instrumentals that had
Yeah.
to do with R&B.
Yeah.
Rapping along with it.
Yeah.
The
Or
R&B
like,
feel like, huh?
Y'all ever heard of October London? Bruh, dog so hard.
We know the whole story behind him because he's in our camp.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What's that story?
He signed with Snoop Dogg.
No, he is. I
Yeah.
heard of that.
Yeah.
Yeah. October London, he's actually trying to bring back that old school.
I never heard of him.
He's
Okay,
like,
you ever heard that song, Take Me Back to My Place? They play it on Star 9, Star
I don't listen
99.
to the radio.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay. Well,
see.
yeah, bruh. he trying to bring that shit back.
Right.
And he's good at it.
I think Bruno Mars came real close.
I think
to
Anderson
Michael,
Paak.
of course, like on that side.
Yeah.
Right, but yeah, I think when Rihanna did like Love on the Brain, that
I like that one too. That was a good one.
That was a little before the
That
90s R&B era. I thought she brought that element back, like, you know what I'm saying, the ballad part of that. But
matter of fact, what album was that on? That was on I know exactly which album that is right now, but I can't think of the name of it. It was a couple other songs that she did on there that had that fling too. It was that. It was the song called Desperado also.
right.
And then she did like a remix of some old song. It's by like Tim and Paula did a remix to that song too. I can't think of it right now, but that whole album that she put out, and I'm so mad she on strike right now, but she playing mother rules, so I understand, but she need to drop some music just because of that. Like the old school fling is, but they say like music repeats itself. Everything really repeats itself.
It does.
So
What a
I
new
can-
twist, like what a
yeah, with they
a
new flavor.
new flavor. Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't October coming? In November?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll be backstage, man. We'll be there.
That's what's up.
I think we're working. Are we working out with the radio, or are we just there?
We will be working out.
We be working it. We take the pictures and the videos for Stars.
Right.
So
right.
that's when you go on Stars 997's page, you'll see our photo credits. But we're always his thing for me was to make sure that I'm there where I need to be at all times, as far as like with being in the right room. That's how we got on radio, because of him and his dad, of course. They placed me in the right room with the right people, and that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? Like I had my own mindset on what I wanted to do, but he was like, "No, this is what you have to do." So, yeah, we'll be there.
What like was that like a deliberation process? Like what was the process? Like how do they come out and tell you, "Yo, we gonna put your song on the radio"? Like, is it like they listen to it and they go deliberate and then they come back and tell you yeah, no, or is it like
So,
if that's something you can tell us?
I can do that. So, a couple things is first of all, like the stations, the radio stations, they all come together all the time. You know what I'm saying? They all come together all the time, and it just so happens that the day that we went to recognize a radio personality, he went to the Radio Hall of Fame, right? He went to the Radio Hall of Fame, and so we went there. And that day, I just so happened to we saw Savannah off of Live 5 News, Gino Jones. That's like my brother now, like me. Hey, anytime you need some problems, let me know. Gino Jones.
I know Gino.
Yeah, all those people on radio, they all came together that day, and I met every single one of them. And
also, you met Chris Kalen along with them boys too.
everybody.
Yeah,
we met everybody.
We in the same camp. I like
We
Chris
met
though. She
everybody.
people.
Yeah, so.
I met her at a fashion show.
Oh yeah. What's up? And so with that being the case, Mr. Tantrum, I wasn't expecting DJ Tantrum to be like, send me some of your music. We got placed in a professional setting and had to react at that given moment. So I gave him the music, he listened to it. At first it wasn't a go. Why wasn't it a go? Like I tell everybody, I was not on the right database to be on radio. There's a certain database you have to be on. I want to say this so everybody else that sees this knows. Media base is how they pull the music. A DJ pulls the music out. A DJ can't just accept a file from you on email and say, okay, we're gonna put you on radio. It has to be through a certain database because the radio station will get sued if they play your song without the copyright stuff.
Right.
So he told me what to get on. I got on that, and then I did what I had to do to make it on radio. And then from there, he's been overly helpful promoting me. So we got to the radio station, we did the interview, you know what I'm saying, and now it's been spinning. We got 30,000 radio spins right now, bro.
That's
actually not a lot, 37,000 now. And for me, it's just like we got help. You know, and he's giving my music to other radio stations and DJs, and that's how it spreads. Next thing you know, the song breaks. You know what I'm saying? Just because it's on one radio station doesn't mean the song is broken yet. When the song is broke, because then it starts to spread to different radio stations. You start to hear it more and more and more and more, to the point where it's like, dang, we really out here doing it. And like I said in my video, I said, artists, a lot of times we're so busy on creating such creative music
that we forget that we're actually living and what we're living in exactly what we've always dreamed of. I always dreamed of my name coming across the screen on my in the car. I always dreamed of having, you know, a billboard or something like that put up about me, and you know, all that, and it's happening now. So for me, it's like, when I go on live and I say these things, it's like, bro, it's like getting into the right room. And if you know somebody that can get you in the right room, don't use it to your advantage and be professional.
Right.
Because, you know, then we went to the Black Expo in Charleston, and that brought a whole new bag of, you know, Josh Norman from the Panthers. I got something going on with Josh Norman now.
That's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's...
Hey,
yeah.
I want to talk to Josh Norman.
You should have went to the Black Expo, bro. He was right next to the tent, right there, selling his coffee.
Right.
Yeah, he's got his own coffee business now. He goes on ESPN all the time and is like, yo, this is my coffee brand. What does it mean? He's all about kingmanship. When you come through his door, he greets you as a king or a queen. That's it. If you say anything other than king or queen, bro, it's like they kind of look at you kind of weird. They treat everybody that walks in that room like a king or a queen. So he greets you as such. And that's why I love that, bro, because I've been talking about kingmanship for a very long time, bro. Like, if we start treating each other like that on a high vibration, bro, everybody gonna be walking around with smiles, man.
Yeah.
Like, for real. Like,
That's why I do not like, especially like in public. I don't like it, period. But it's such a big part of our life, our whole life, that nobody really knows. But I hate using the N word towards each other, especially like in public, just because the vibrations they carry. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we done been using it our whole life, so it's, you know what I'm saying. Not saying nothing, but for me, the older I get, the more things I notice that, you know what I'm saying, what is normalized, it shouldn't be normalized. Like, you know what I'm saying? And so
both my parents are black. You feel me?
Right.
And I'm starting to have a problem with saying that word. Like, I now it's like I kind of stutter when I say it now, because it's like everything that's transpired over the last 4.5, 5 years in that little time frame right there. It's like it's been some real, like, you know what I'm saying, controversial stuff going on. And it's just like, bro, like that word is like, it can be hurtful regardless of who says it. You know, it can be hurtful.
And we are back with Plugged In Entertainment. We got Lukas Swing in the building. Definitely appreciate him for coming out today. We were just talking about, you know what I'm saying, the musical background you had involving music. One question I want to ask is what would you say that the state of the current hip hop scene is like? What do you think, like? And the reason why I asked that. Okay, let me rephrase the question. If you could change something about hip hop, the scene, like the actual rap scene, what would you change, like in general? Like, what do you think is detrimental, the most detrimental thing right now to the hip hop scene?
Well, the things that have been hitting my reels a lot lately are I do see a lot of people coming together for certain artists. I do see that, but I want to see more of it for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I want to see. Like, I just like I said before, I want to see more support. You know what I'm saying? More support, more love. That's all I want to see change, bro. Like, if you change those two things, my God, bro. Like, it's the amount, the elevation just off of the support alone and the love alone is detrimental to how we as people can grow, regardless if it's music or not.
Cross-confidence works.
Yes, it does. There's nothing wrong with somebody else getting love and somebody else getting the spotlight. We all doing it. You know what I'm saying? So just be happy for one another. Like, you know, that's, if we can start doing that, why not, bro? This doesn't have to be competition.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Let's all just make some great music. Yeah. Look, let's all just make some great music. Let's all love each other more, support each other more, clap for each other more, and let the rest play its job, play its part. It's gonna do its thing. You know what I'm saying? Let the love work for you.
That's what's up. I think that definitely. I think that's way easier said than done.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Obviously, yeah. But I think that's definitely something that need to be done.
Just
will it
so
ever
it's
get done? I don't know, but I sure hope it does, cause I see greatness for a lot of people, man. Especially like I just see greatness in a lot of people, and I just want people to make it. Generally speaking, you know.
I'm telling you, because there's not one artist right now that's like really big that doesn't have a team or a major entourage behind them. That some of them might feel salty or hungry for the come up. A lot of times that's really what it is. It really don't be jealousy. It just be people are just hungry to be where this person they see is at, and they want it bad. And then when we don't get it, we get frustrated. And we get frustrated, you know, bills are due, rent, everything is due, and we're just like, I'm making all this, I'm doing this. I just need y'all to just listen and share, like, support. That's it. I'm not asking for no money. I'm not asking for nothing, but just a little bit. It's just a little bit of love, you know. Like I said, that is it. That's all we missing down here, man. Is that.
And what would you say, like, what would be the biggest evolution of yourself as an artist since the last time we spoke?
My biggest evolution for me is finding the pocket. I don't know if you've been listening to what's really been transpiring in my music lately, but if you really listen, I found the pocket where I need to be at now. Before, there were times where I was a little offbeat, I was all the way offbeat and I didn't hear it. And then the song's already out, so we're like, oh crap, we're just gonna leave it. But now it's just about, before we release anything, this man's pulling up to my house, some of my guys are pulling up to the house, I'm sending it to different people now. We're getting the professional criticism that we need before we give it to the people who have a different opinion about me. You know, we're doing it the right way. Before it was just drop, release, pray for a change. Now it's make the song, send it off to who needs to hear it, and then from there, you know, go down the chain of command, and then we drop it and let everybody, okay, you know, it's different. That's what No PG is about. No PG is on that vibe. Like, we stayed in the pocket the whole song. Changed the cadence up, but we were in that pocket where it's like people weren't thrown off by me being offbeat. They're like, oh, everything is smooth, crisp sound. So it's just, you know, you get everything.
That's what's up. Like I said, we appreciate you for coming on again. I want to ask you, do you want to be the first artist that we had on the podcast sing something for us? Nobody did that yet.
And I'm already clearing my throat.
We want to hear a little snippet, yeah, so.
Alright, damn baby, how you find yourself all in my dreams? That ass is crazy, how you get that in those jeans? You kinda caught me slipping, I ain't gon' front on my pimpin', but if you want me to beat it, make that hotline bling, yeah. There you go.
All right.
Make that hotline bling.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Anything you want to shout out before you go? Any projects, anything, anybody to be on the look for, or anything like that?
Look out for her.
Okay, cool.
Look out for a whole bunch of people, but honestly, new song is coming out September the 30th. We're going to be in a lot of different media places. This is what we call right here, this is called a media run for us. So artists, when you drop a song, make sure you do a media run. Don't just drop it and be like, share. No, get on a media run. Whoever you want to bring with you, bring your team, bring your family, whoever, bring your entourage if you want to, and do a media run. Media run is basically hopping from one media place to another. So we got a first, you know, this is my brother right here, so we're going to tap in with him first. You know what I'm saying?
That.
Plugged in. This is how you tie with the streets, you know what I'm saying? When we went to the streets, pay attention to him first, because this is where he at. You know what I'm saying? So we get that first. Of course, you know, I'm with R&B, so we're going to tap in with Star 997. Of course, we're going to go back to 99.3 The Box, another live interview for the commercial base, people who listen to commercial radio. We're doing that. And then with Miss Chris Kalin, the Princess of the City. So we're going to have all these different areas that we're pinpointing. So you're going to see me here, 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 here. And, you know, just have a strategy.
Right.
Have a strategy about it all. The more people, no more places that people see you in, it's gonna be good. You know, especially as long as you know, this is a strategy. You know, for me, it is definitely we write it out. We go to these different places. We know that's why we pay attention. You want to pay attention to everybody in your city. Watch, look, and see where people are going. Where is more, you know, tied in. Where can we go to? You know, where haven't we gone yet that we can go to touch bases with different people. So that's what we doing. You know what I'm saying? And your podcast has been a home for me. You know what I'm saying? The first place you came to my house the first time, you know what I'm saying? And so like, to me, you my brother. So like I said, like we here. Anytime we do a media run for a new song, we come in here first. Whether I become a billionaire or just whatever the case may be, it starts here. You know what I'm
We
saying?
definitely appreciate you coming through, bruh. Yeah, you was one of the first people that came on. I hollered at you.
Yeah.
Came on with no questions asked. Definitely appreciate that too. So yeah, you always welcome back whenever you're ready, bro. You know that. And we appreciate everything you did for us. And just wish you blessings, bro. Thanks for coming through.
Thank you, man.
This is my brother Lukas Swing. Thank everybody for tuning in to Plugged In Podcast. Y'all tap in with Chemistry. She got some things coming out too.
Yeah.
Tati. We got Joel as manager. And of course, this is brought to you by the lovely Legendary Productions, my beautiful fiance. Everybody be blessed. And yeah, we'll holler at y'all later. We out.
See ya.
Deuces.